Oh, live.
Hello and welcome to the broadcast today. Nick Pope here, joined by Davis Barlow, Victor Conyas, the cameraman. It's a beautiful day here on Piedmont's campus, Walker Athletic Complex to be exact. Disappointing loss for the women's basketball team up in Cave Arena just about an hour ago. They lost to Maryville by 6. And also the men's basketball team traveled up to Maryville and lost yesterday as well. So a couple disappointing losses to the Scots, but for the Lady Lions here, the women's lacrosse team looking for their first win of the season coming into the contest. They are 0-4, facing off against Huntingdon, who is 0-2. Your starters for today will be Macy Higgins, Emma Franson, and Aislinn Kimbrough in the midfield. Not quite sure who will be in the attack or the defense yet, but the midfield is the solid 3. Instead, they choose Ward with Higgins going to be in the attack to start the contest. Slosher still in goal. But a beautiful day here for some Lady Lions lacrosse. So we have Franson in the middle going to be in the draw.
Nick, a beautiful day here on the campus of Piedmont College. 61 degrees at start time. Lady Lions getting set. They're in their home white, trimmed in green. Huntingdon in their away reds. White lettering or white numbers, and we're underway.
Fight for the ball in the midfield. Kimbrough comes up with it. First possession for the Lions. For the Lady Lions, the main 2 goal scorers are Kimbrough and Franson. Franson with the ball now, but playing potentially a weaker opponent today who is also winless so far this year. Looking to get offensive scoring from everyone in that attack. Looking for Ward as well as Higgins to get into the attack a little bit more.
Will be important for the Lady Lions to get off to an early start here today. As you alluded to, Huntingdon 0-2, Piedmont 0-4. Someone's coming away with their first win today.
This ball on the far side behind the goal. Now it's up top to Franson. 40 on the shot clock. Lions looking to use their entire shot clock and all the time they have. This ball now into Kimbrough. Kimbrough going to get the call. Gets shoved in the back. Going to have the first opportunity from 8 yards out. First penalty shot of the game is here with Kimbrough. The Huntingdon Hawks yet to gain possession in the contest. Kimbrough now on goal. Throws it, but a big save from the keeper who retains possession as well. Keeper in Todd getting her first save on her first shot attempt. Kimbrough tried to go high, couldn't find the top corner.
Yeah, Elizabeth Todd in goal today for the Hawks of Huntingdon, the 5'2" freshman.
Could not get that save as Higgins comes up with the first goal. That pass by, I believe it was Abby Newbern. Yeah, that's Abby Newbern getting the assist on that after the forced turnover in the midfield.
Good start for the Lady Lions. Again, looking at the defensive end, Schlosser's going to be in goal. McFerrin on that back line. She'll be joined by Anna Watson, number 19. McFerrin wearing 20. Abby Newbern will be on that back line as well, wearing 21. And the final defender at the back for the Lady Lions. Trying to get a number. Your view is as good as ours. I do believe
it is Bridget.
Yeah, that is Bridget Bilderback. Will be the final defender today as we look to get it restarted again on top of that Lions logo.
Yeah, and instead, I saw that number wrong. That was actually Kimbrough. I saw it, and I saw the blonde hair, and I just assumed it was Newbern. But instead, it was Kimbrough. Kimbrough got that assist as Higgins came up with the first goal of the contest. About a minute and a half, 2 minutes gone here in the first half. 1-0 are the Lady Lions. Another good opportunity. Missed throw there. Higgins, I believe, with the pass. Kimbrough unable to hold on to it. Now it's with Ward. Franson on the top. Looking for a pass inside. Gets it deflected, but retains possession anyways. Now here's the goal scorer with Higgins. All the way back to Baker. Now here's, I believe that was Franson, going to get the shooting space call, I believe. And she is now 12 out from the goal. No, instead 8. So another free position shot for Franson. In on goal, unable to come up with a shot, has to just turn around anyways.
20 to shoot for Piedmont here, worked it deep into the shot clock, needs something on net.
That ball found Higgins. Higgins going to get the call as well, as she now has the opportunity to get her second goal of the contest off this free position shot.
Yeah, 13 seconds. Higgins will likely load up and take a shot here.
Higgins did get a shot, but threw it about 5 yards over the goal. The Hawks now get possession, and that resets the shot clock. Good opportunity there for the Lions. Now they have the Hawks trapped in their own half.
Yeah, Todd just hanging on to this one. Needs to find somebody. Able to get it to number 17, Kramer.
That's back to Todd. Todd going to get the call. I believe Higgins extended her forearm into the back. This pass towards the sideline, unable to be caught as the Lions get possession. This is Baker. No, excuse me, that is Rhodes. Now with Baker. Nobody really has possession. Now the Hawks do. The Hawks do with Ryan.
That's Baker and Kimbrough tracking her down. Great job by Kimbrough to get this one taken away.
Yeah, and for the Lions, I don't have the roster here. Actually, number 10 on the field, not quite sure who this is. This ball now in a dangerous position. Watson being chased. Watson able to pick it up, but number 10, we do not have that on our stats.
Piedmont does not have a number 10 on the roster.
Live stats show it as Smith.
Smith normally wears 64, according to the official roster from our athletic department. Ooh, that's going to be a hard foul. That's Franson down, slow to get up. Nice part about having limited fans here, you could hear the bench ask her if she's okay. She did reply with yes. Fans are allowed here at the Walker Athletic Complex. Cannot be field level. They are up in the stands just out of your camera view.
This opportunity by Franson. Franson going to get another call as that check was towards the head. Might have even hit her in the head. So you're going to have another free position shot for Franson, one of our most dangerous attackmen. Bench is small on that side, so it's good to see that she's still healthy after getting knocked down just now. Now another free position shot towards goal, off the post, didn't go in.
Good look there from Franson. Just unfortunate that that did not go post in and went post and directly back out where it came from.
This ball went out of bounds. Now it's with Ward. Ward was looking for Franson. Franson unable to catch, but Piedmont retains possession. Lady Lions still with the ball in the back as there was another foul called. With Smith, now Baker. Now Ward. Ward covered by two Hawks. Loses the ball, but they're going to call the foul as well. That foul was on Pelfrey, but now we have another opportunity. Goal. Ball finds the back of the net. Cannot make out that number. It is actually number 1, Shelby Minor. So 2-0 here after the Hawks have given away a lot of fouls, but we have a timeout on the field and we'll take it with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to the broadcast. Nick Pope, joined by Davis Barlow on color. Lady Lions just scored. That was Minor getting the goal. It was her first goal of the season. That assist goes to Lindley Ward. Good to see Ward back in the lineup after being out a couple games for a concussion and then beaten up and injured. Good to see her back. Gets her first assist of the contest. Had a whistle there, but play on, basically. In lacrosse, if you just keep playing on, they'll just keep playing on with you. Now we have another call. Not sure what it is, but free position shot for the Huntingdon Hawks. This is with Ryan.
First real opportunity of the game for the Huntingdon Hawks.
Ryan is the senior on the field for the Hawks from Fairhope, Alabama. First opportunity, big save by Schlosser. Getting her first save of the contest. Freshman goalkeeper putting in great work for the Lady Lions this year.
Lady Lions will stack up on defense for the first time. Ward going to try to get the takeaway. It's going to be Watson to come away with it.
Watson doing the smart thing there. Just threw it in the keeper circle. No one can challenge it. Just threw it into the back of the net. Schlosser picks it up. Big pass out by Watson. Franson chasing it with Fivalov.
Franson's overall speed just going to be the difference maker there.
Pass almost intercepted. Instead, Minor picks it up. Now finds Kimbrough. All the way back out to Ward. Piedmont with 60 on the shot clock will most likely use most of it to create the best opportunity. Just working it around. Keeping cuts and movement off the ball are the Lady Lions always in the attack. Now it's with Franson. Franson was looking towards goal but ran before she caught the ball. Now she's going to get a whistle as that check came in late. So a free position shot, kind of, but she's from behind the goal, so nothing going to come to it as she gets another call.
Oh, and I believe that is going to be a yellow. It will be Morgan Pelfrey. No, it will not be. I thought the ref was sending her off for a second, but it will just be a free position shot.
Franson this time goes low, might have thrown it through the legs. Either way, it goes in the net. Todd unable to come up with the save. The Lady Lions are now 3-0 up in the contest. The Hawks have really not had any dangerous possession except for that one position shot that Schlosser was able to come up with the save.
Yeah, Schlosser again, if she remains solid at the back, the Lady Lions offense looking hot, will likely continue their hot streak for this contest. And this one could get out of hand to be the first Lady Lions win of the season.
Yeah, head coach Kirsten Smith coming here. This is her second year. Her first year got shortened. It's good to see the Lady Lions coached by Smith. Smith able to lead them 3-3 last year in the shortened season. Got her first head coach win over Oglethorpe last year, 12-11. This year, the Lions fell to Oglethorpe as they had some young guns on the team, one would say. A couple of those freshmen were very talented in the back. This ball now with the Hawks. But good to see the Lions striking here first, 3-0 up. As the Hawks now have possession, have another opportunity. This one's with Ryan. Now Alvis up top. This pass dropped, but not challenged by the Lions. As Bridget Bilderback just lets her get this possession. Now an opportunity, another save by Schlosser. Gonna just toss it back to the junior in Watson, one of the most talented defenders on the Lions. Just runs past one. Now gonna get into the midfield, maybe towards Higgins instead. Decides to take it on her own. As she now joins the attack, Kimbrough stayed, then they switch position. Watson going to join the defense again. Big cut. Now this ball finds Kimbrough. Kimbrough goes low. Another big save by Todd.
Todd doing a great job really keeping Huntingdon in this game with these tremendous saves she keeps making. Kimbrough got a great look, unchallenged, right in front of her.
Now double teamed is the Hawk. Throws it to Minor. Minor now on the break. Gonna look towards goal most likely. Instead, it's gonna throw it back. Now it's with Ward. Ward towards goal. Another pass by Minor. Minor catches it tall, gets another shot on goal and another goal. Minor there getting her second goal of the season and the second goal of this contest as well.
Yeah, Shelby Minor making a big impact here today. Not listed on the original roster, possibly a late addition to the team. But she's come up big today for the Lady Lions. Again, not a deep bench. Lost Brittany going to an injury. Only a one-man bench. Lady Lions will pick up some help from other sports. A lot of dual sport athletes here at Piedmont College. As some seasons come to an end, they will pick up some extra bench players.
You know, interesting enough, last year, Amari Price, one of the women's basketball players, once her season wrapped up, she decided to come out and play lacrosse and was actually pretty good, fast player, so was able to pick it up and really run with it as she was athletic. So now that the women's basketball team is over, season's over after the disappointing loss, maybe another women's basketball player will come as they are deep.
Yeah, Kara Crump is actually already listed on the Piedmont College roster. Again, she does play women's basketball. She will be joining the team now that the women's basketball season is complete.
Yeah, and after going to that injury, the Lions are really short on the defensive end of things.
Yeah, they will welcome the help.
Also,
really just goes to show the athleticism of these teams out here on the field. A lot of these girls, again, multi-sport athletes, able to do it all.
And again, with volleyball starting, the ladies lost 2 players with Becca Ballin and Sierra. Not McFerrin, but the other Sierra. I'm trying to remember her last name.
Sierra Phelps.
Yep, Sierra Phelps. That's it. Lost them 2 until April. Volleyball's home opener will be Tuesday. We will be streaming that on Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube, right where you're at right now.
Yeah, very slow week coming up for Piedmont College Athletics. Again, this women's lacrosse contest rounds out a busy week here in Demorest, Georgia, but nothing else really happening. Volleyball 5 and 7 on Tuesday, as Nick just alluded to. Women's soccer on Friday. Men's and women's tennis will be home Saturday, and then that is it for the week. So a very light week after a busy month and a half here at the Walker Athletic Complex.
Well, Barlow, you know, they do say the calm comes before the storm. Never mind, we're going to have to pay attention to the action there as Miner gets another goal, her 3rd goal.
Make it a hat trick for Miner. Shelby Miner has just absolutely come to play today, taking that scoring load off of Franson and Kimbrough and proving to be another dynamic player at the top for the Lady Lions, which is good news. Again, this is the opening contest in USA South play. Despite Piedmont being 0-4, they are still positioned equal to everyone else in the conference.
0-4, but as you can maybe assume, even those 4 competitions really helped them find their groove potentially.
Nick, a fun fact about Piedmont College's standing in the Western Division: not a single team in the West Division has won a game.
Wow.
So a combined 0-7 record thus far for the USA Southwest Division. Again, Brevard has not even played yet. Brevard playing strictly conference. Pfeiffer has a loss in its only contest. Huntingdon 0-2, as we talked about, in Piedmont 0-4. So a win today would actually put Piedmont atop the Western Division of the USA South and could prove to be big. And as of right now, Shelby Miner backpacking Piedmont in that direction.
Miner looks like a tall girl from the attackman. I was looking online to look for the roster. Couldn't find anything height-wise. She is a freshman from Grayson, Georgia, right down the road.
Yeah, Miner, again, a force to be reckoned with up top. We didn't even know who she was until she scored. Had to wait to hear it from across the field. The newest addition. Continue to feed her. Keep giving her the ball. She already has a hat trick and likely will push for a double hat trick before this game is over. Ward going to have to be on the defensive here after Piedmont lost the draw.
The ball in the back. Big pass inside towards Ryan. Ryan unable to come up with it. Neither is Newbern after the first deflection. Hawks retain possession. This now with Brock. Brock loses it out of bounds, though. Now it's McFerrin. McFerrin most likely going to play her keeper instead. Chooses Watson.
Watson made a great move right there. Hard cut, and now is off to the races.
Watson now finding her roommate in Kimbrough. Kimbrough towards goal. Now going to wrap around to use that shot clock again. Maybe look for Miner. Miner gets the ball, but bobbles it a little bit, then underhand throws it up to the top corner. That's her 4th goal of the contest. And like we said, we wish we knew more about her, but she's not on the roster, but she is on the field, and that's for sure.
I didn't even know that that was legal. She almost hockey shotted that into the back of the net.
just sitting there in the middle, just being a very dangerous player. But as they take another timeout on the field, we're going to take it with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to the broadcast. Nick Pope here, joined by Davis Barlow. 18 minutes left in the first half of action here. 6-0 reached the scoreboard. 4 goals by Shelby Minor, 1 by Emma Franson, and 1 by the senior Macy Higgins. Franson got her 11th goal of the season with her goal. That timeout was taken by the Huntingdon Hawks. Now Franson wins the draw. Kimbrough comes up with it.
A lot of whistles there.
They're going to call I believe the foul, not quite sure. Maybe too many people in the midfield. As this ball gets kicked, it's almost a pass with the foot. Now it's with Blair. Blair checked by Kimbrough and Ward, beats them both. Now gets a good pass inside. Clean strip there by Watson to get the ball as Franson comes up with it now. Kimbrough, a little tired, going to join the attack slowly, but won't catch Franson as Franson's out on the break. Inside towards Higgins. Higgins lost the handle.
I believe she was fouled from behind. Quick update on Shelby Minor. She does have a previous school, Lenore Rhine. Unclear if she played women's lacrosse, but she is listed as a freshman on the field here at Piedmont, so possibly just a late addition to the Lady Lions team, who is categorized as a freshman since she has not played before.
Higgins found Franson on that pass. Franson got absolutely leveled and is down now. Most likely are going to have an injury timeout. And as we do, we're going to take it with them as Franson's down on the field on the other side of the field. We're going to take the timeout with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to the broadcast. Franson seemed to be okay as she stayed on the field. We were talking during the break. The Lady Lions are short players, so the trainer was pretty hesitant to come on the field because if the trainer steps on the field, then the player has to come out. Instead, Franson told her she's fine, just a little shaken up. Heard some laughs as well as we now get another free position shot. This one on the near side of the screen. Clean strip there. The shot did go on net, but really had no pace as Todd gets the save. That shot came by number 10, Smith, previously number 64. Now this ball's loose in the midfield. No one really has possession. Now the Hawks do. Chased by Ward. Ward gets called once for the foul, now twice. Have to be careful in that midfield area not to get 3 fouls, or it will be what's called a green card against the Lions. Had another whistle. The Hawks kept playing. Now the ball's behind the net. Ball's with Alvis. Alvis looking for anyone to make cuts. No one on the Huntington team did. This ball gets dropped again.
30 on the clock to shoot, but it won't matter as Watson gets the takeaway.
Watson's going to join the attack here, as now it's with Franson. Franson towards goal, throws it back post, upper 90, as we'd call it in soccer. Franson getting her second goal, and looks to be all right after going down.
Yeah, that's a good look from Franson there again, just straight up faster than almost every defender on the field. Made a hard cut right. Took a good rip at that one. Piedmont will make a substitution here. Again, only one bench player. So it will be Bridget Bilderback that exited. And Rebecca Slade will now join that defensive unit for the Lady Lions.
Yeah, Slade coming in, the sophomore midfielder, added to Kula. Gonna be a defender right now, though. Not gonna be at her listed position as she joins the defending third of the field. This draw in the middle with Franson and Alvis. Franson's got the better of this matchup so far.
Little broadcaster jinx as Alvins will get the best of this one, but Ward just straight up faster will come in and take it away.
Ward tiptoed the sideline as well to keep that one in. A weird draw there as the ball really didn't shoot up, really just shot out to the side. Not what either player is usually going for. Hawks a little confused on the defense, try to find Miner. Instead, Todd comes up with it. Miner, when she puts her stick up, it's about 3 feet taller than any other target in the attack. One of the ways she's dangerous for the Lions. Now this is the Hawks, challenged by McFerrin. McFerrin's doing well. Doesn't foul either. Very good defending by McFerrin.
Again, the defense for Piedmont being mentioned less today than normal, which is a good thing if you're a Lady Lions fan. But they are solid at the back, looking extra solid today, as there is still a 0 in the second most important category for the Lady Lions. Shot was off target, but they are going to whistle Watson for a shooting space foul.
Yeah, this is Alvis, number 15, Jordan Alvis, with the free position shot, looking to stretch her arms out. Probably going to sling this one in with pace.
It'll be Watson and Ward to step in front.
Big save again by Schlosser. Lacrosse goalkeeper doing something I would never do. I would not stand in net.
No chance. With no padding, no chance.
It's funny, you see the men's lacrosse team come out, their goalkeeper, Zach Chulada, has a whole hockey suit on. Schlosser said, "Bring it to me, I'll take it off my bare back." This is now Newbern on the break.
Good pace from Newbern.
Straight down the field. I believe he's going to get the call. Maybe it will go against her. If there was a charge, that might be a charge. Instead, they're going to call basically a blocking foul if we're using basketball terms here.
Good pace with Newbern. I didn't know Newbern was that fast.
Newbern, a walk-on the team here as well. Actually came to Piedmont for softball, I believe. Ended up deciding not to play that, and now she's a valued member of the lacrosse team, showing her pace there. And honestly, as she continues to develop and get better, it will be a valuable asset with her speed. Now here she is.
Shelby coming from the bench. Might look for Minor here on the pass. They do. Pass never got there. Kimbrough's going to scramble in. She'll be checked from the side, which you cannot do in women's lacrosse. So Kimbrough will retain possession.
Yeah, some of the girls also, they don't even wear gloves. And I don't understand that. I know that has to hurt as well when you get hit.
Yeah, cannot do that either. I would have the maximum amount of gear on possible.
Higgins finds Minor again. Minor throwing it towards net, throws the stick on the ground because that one went in. Gets herself another goal. That pass inside, dangerous penetrating pass as Minor just stands tall, literally right in front of the keeper. The Hawks have to figure out a way to challenge Minor, who just keeps getting these passes too deep in the zone. As we might be having a sub, we have a keeper running towards the sideline.
Yeah, I do believe that was a substitution made. It will be Elizabeth Todd heading to the bench. And I believe that's number 18, Morgan Capani. Not listed as a goalkeeper, but I do think that's the number.
Yeah, that is the number, I believe, as well. Morgan Capani coming in.
Yeah, not listed as goalkeeper. Listed as a junior defenseman from Wellington, Florida. Palm Beach Central High School. Did just get notification from our scores table that Shelby Minor was added to the team roster March 1st. So has only been with the team for 6 days and currently has 5 goals for the Lady Lions here.
She almost has more goals than days played.
That is mad. There is a full chance, Nick Pope, that she will finish this game with more goals than she has spent days on this team.
Right in time, too, as you were mentioning, this is conference opener for the Lady Lions and for the USA Southwest Division. So either team that comes out on top will be the first seed. This pass inside towards Higgins. Higgins, I believe, is going to get the call.
Yes, she will. And you want to talk about a super sub. That is Shelby Minor right now. Not only an addition to the team to allow them to have one bench player, but again has taken the scoring load off of Kimbrough and Franson and added yet another dynamic aspect to that offense.
Yeah, and not to be overshadowed, Higgins has also gotten in the scoring column. That check was actually on the keeper, so empty net here. Higgins will most likely just throw it as hard as she can before any defender can get in the way. As she throws it, it goes in the bottom of the net, and that is the threat of a keeper challenging outside her box, or circle rather. If she gets the foul called on her, she will be
removed from that circle. That is a very scary situation, Nick. I would almost rather have the keeper in there because if you miss, that is such a bad look. That's like a penalty kick in soccer with no keeper. I would most likely miss.
Just skies it.
Exactly. But Higgins does not do that, took the safe route, pushing the score to 9-0. 1 goal away from a running clock here at the Walker Athletic Complex.
One goal away from the running clock, as you mentioned. This time the Lady Lions on the good side of it. That Oglethorpe game didn't go quite as well as they would have liked, as we previously mentioned. It's about a week ago. But this new addition, a couple new additions, lost a couple volleyball players back to their sport, but now they're picking up Minor and Crump, who's coming back. Crump unable to dress out today as she literally just finished the women's basketball championship. But for the next contest, you will see Crump out with the Lady Lions. This draw now with Franson. Franson wins it, as I didn't broadcasters jinx it that time. Franson then challenge, drop the ball, but retains possession. Now looking inside to Kimbrough. Sweet pass by those two. Kimbrough shoots it, but can't get the goal. So we get another save. That save is by Kapani. Kapani gonna sling it towards the midfield. Gonna bounce all the way to the striker.
Great cutoff by
Watson's gonna steal that, yeah.
Did have it taken back, but still a great job to stop the break there. As Watson will now challenge from an awkward angle and be called for the foul. Oh, Kimbrough just missed that one.
Watson a little out of position. Kimbrough's filling in that spot for her, though. Another clean strip by Watson. That defender, as we were mentioning, so valued in the back. Going to get the call against either her or Higgins. I think it was Higgins. As the Hawks get possession, but lose it out of bounds. That was Newbern forcing that turnover, basically running the girl out of bounds.
Yeah, that sideline functions as an extra defender. In lacrosse, the ball cannot cross over that, whether it hits the ground or not. Newbern did a great job of using the extra help.
McFerrin now lost the ball as well. That found Ryan. Ryan's now up to Alvis.
There was a substitution for Piedmont as well. Bridget Bilderback, now back on. Did not see the Lady Lion that headed off.
I believe it was Baker, number 11 for the Lions. Baker that checked off. Now this is Smith. Keeper's out of net again. That pass unable to find Minor.
Again, Smith in 10 today, listed as 64 on the roster. Not sure of the reason for the change. I will say, do prefer the number 64. It was unique. Very easy to tell that it was Smith on the field.
Yeah, the women's soccer player or team has a player like that. Number 98, Amanda Weinhardt. Every time she gets it, it's like there's 98. As the Hawks get their first goal, good spot was the striker. Can't see the number. I believe maybe 24. Yes, 24. That is Stinson. Stinson getting her first action of the ball game. First time I've called her name, gets the goal. So 1-for-1 is Stinson. As it is now 9-1 here at Walker Athletic Complex. But Stinson there really just stood almost in the position Minor stands on the other end of the court. Or not court, excuse me. We're not in Cave Arena, but the field. But Minor just stands in the middle of the field. That's what Stinson did there. Caught it right in front of the goalkeeper, just turned around and put it on net. Too close, too dangerous of a spot. Now this is Alvis and Franson. Once more. Franson really dropping low underneath this one. Now it flings up in the air. Kimbrough unable to come up with it. She even loses her stick on that. As the Hawks take it, now it's with Ryan. That challenge by Watson deems it legal.
Lady Lions need to do their best to not allow the Hawks to gain any momentum before we head to halftime here at the Walker Athletic Complex.
Now this is Alvis once more. Now up top with Kirsten Kramer.
Ward almost snuck out to get that one away. Newbern now going to chase the Hawk off with help from Lindley Ward.
And now Stinson gets another goal. 2 goals here, quick, back-to-back. Piedmont didn't even get possession that whole period as the Hawks get their second goal and Stinson gets her second goal. Stinson just coming alive here.
I believe we're going to get a timeout from Piedmont.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout from Piedmont. Head coach Kirsten Smith didn't like what she saw on the defensive end just then. So as they take a break, we'll take a break with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to the broadcast here. About 10 minutes left, 9:11 to be exact, in this first half of action. 9-2 reads the scoreboard. Huntingdon Hawks have a little life. You can even potentially hear their bench as they now have come alive after those 2 quick goals by Stinson.
Yeah, Piedmont took the timeout in order to slow down the attack from the Huntingdon Hawks and really try to quell their momentum, but that bench still as amped up as they were before the timeout.
Now here's Franson on the break, now finding Higgins. Higgins going to get leveled as well, and I believe that's also on the keeper, so Higgins going to have another opportunity on an empty net, I believe.
I believe this will be a card. Yep, they're going to send her off completely. She will be assessed a yellow card.
And we'll have another substitute coming in for her.
A yellow card means there is a man down as well, so I believe someone else also has to step off for the Hawks. Is that correct?
Potentially.
Yeah, I believe a yellow puts you a man down for 4 minutes. So another Hawk should have actually stepped off.
Yeah, the Hawk that checked in was a new keeper, but she's unable to go on or into the goal.
Yeah, see? Yeah, player has to come off, so another Hawk does have to step off the field. That's what the ref is saying. The player can re-enter if a goal is scored, so they'll just pull an attacking player off the field. As Higgins again with an open net. His 1-for-1 on open nets, should be able to score a second one.
This is going to be a severe case of Castor's curse if she misses it.
Yeah, I'm going to feel really bad if she misses this.
Higgins with her second opportunity to score on an empty net. Sometimes those are the biggest or hardest to score. But she scores it easily. I know in my video game days, if any keeper gets pulled out of net and I'm looking to score, it never goes in. Empty nets are like a curse in some of the video games I play. Rocket League, the main one.
Yeah, Higgins, calm, cool, collected. Able to go 2 for 2. And continue to push that Lady Lions lead out 10-2.
10-2, that's her 7th goal on the season now, her 3rd of this contest, so she has a hat trick as well as Minor. Minor almost has a double hattie. But with that change, we have the keeper coming back onto the field. Has to be careful here not to get another card or she will be out for the day. Franson and Alvis now drawing again in the midfield.
Update on other Piedmont College sports. Men's baseball in action today at Edgewood College in Madison, Alabama. Baseball did win 13-5 in Game 1. But they're currently getting started with Game 2.
Who pitched in Game 1 as Franson's on the break?
I believe it was Carpenter. No live stats out of Edgewood College, but I'd assume Carpenter. Which again, Sam Carpenter leading Division III baseball in ERA, has given up 2 earned runs in 63 innings between this season and the shortened COVID season. So Carpenter on a roll and likely putting himself in position at the end of this month to be one of the Division III Players of the Month as Franson puts another one in the back of the net. As the timeout has worked for Piedmont and they've responded well. 1 goal away from a running clock.
Yeah, that ball just dropped by the defenders. Keeper that came in is honestly playing like a defender, getting herself in a little trouble as she's out of the net. Franson was on goal with no one in net there.
A couple other updates around Piedmont College athletics. Women's tennis and men's tennis did both play today at Methodist. Women's tennis did win 6-3 overall there. Men's tennis with the loss 0 for 9 against the men's team at Methodist. Again, if you joined us from the women's basketball broadcast inside Cave Arena, that was the USA Southwestern Division Championship. Piedmont undefeated in conference play prior to today, fell 68-62. That was to Maryville College, who swept the USA Southwest in basketball. The men also took down Piedmont at Maryville yesterday.
Yeah, the Lady Lions team got off to a really slow start in that contest. As scored about 20 in the whole first half. Shot 1 for 11 to start. So Lady Lions didn't shoot quite as good as this women's lacrosse team is so far, as Higgins has another shot on goal. But a save by the new keeper now finds Alvis. Alvis being chased down by Franson. Not going to outrun her.
Yeah, Ward will come over and cut her off as well. She is being swarmed by Lady Lions.
Almost 3 or 4 defenders if you want to include the sideline, as this one gets just tossed. I think Alvis had enough and just threw it into play. Higgins now on the break. Minor now getting covered.
Higgins has that right leg heavily taped. We were talking about that in pregame. She has it taped all the way from right above her Achilles tendon calf area all the way up her leg. well into her quad and hamstring, so clearly fighting through injury as well.
Yeah, Higgins here in her senior season, 7 goals now, and doing everything to play and would play through pain as every senior athlete most likely would. Higgins showing her character in sport. And now Kimbrough with a good spin move. Going to get a call for shooting space, I believe. She'll have another free position shot. And actually, this will be her second free position shot, but potentially her first goal, which is surprising for the senior, who's technically a sophomore on the field. Transfer from UNG. Didn't play there, came here for the nursing program, did Kimbrough. Kimbrough going to decide to just toss the ball back to Ward.
Baker now has this one over to Franson.
About 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. This pass finds Miner again. Miner throws it top net for the double Hattie. It's her 6th goal of the contest. Sweet pass inside as she stands tall. Turns and just slings it on net. No chance from that range.
Miner now has as many goals in this contest as she does does days with this team. Again, the addition of March 1st, today being March 7th. So 6 days with this team. And 6 goals in this contest. That will push us into a running clock. Here, again, 10-goal differential between these two schools. So for the remaining 6:44 of the first half, we will be in a running clock. So barring a second half collapse, Piedmont was scheduled to play Warren Wilson College. That game has since been canceled. They will instead await their trip out west, headed to Texas. They'll take on Southwestern University, that's Georgetown, Texas. And then they'll take on the University of Dallas, UT Dallas, out in Irving, Texas, before coming back home and then traveling to Brevard College on March 20th for their second USA South contest. That'll be a big game.
Big game. Miner's going to have scouting reports all over her headed to Texas next weekend. Can't imagine what a new addition with 6 goals looks like.
On your scouting report, yeah. Piedmont will not be at home again until April, when 3 of their last 4 games are at home. They'll take on Pfeiffer here April 3rd, Bernal April 6th, and then senior night April 11th, Brevard College, before headed back to Pfeiffer before the tournament.
Yeah, Miner here with another opportunity. Goes low this time. Keeper able to come up with the save. And now it's going to get the call as someone entered her circle. Looks for a pass towards Alvis. Alvis unable to get it. Now it's all the way out to Newbern. Newbern also unable to come up with it. And the Hawks are on the break here.
We'll choose to take this one behind and allow for some help to arrive.
That pass towards Stinson. Stinson now slings it to the middle. Now Alvis.
It was a great pass to a cutting Alvis. Just couldn't get the shot off. Good job by Schlosser to poke the pass loose. Lady Lions just need to scramble and pick it up. Ward hit the deck trying to get to it. But it'll end back with Schlosser.
Big outlet pass there to Franson to
Franson
break
just
the
hits
attack.
another gear and is gone.
Looks like my Mini Cooper going up to 3rd gear. Now pass to Higgins. Higgins on net as well. Gets another goal. Sweet pass by Franson, outrunning everyone, gets the assist. That is assist number 3 of the contest for her. So have a hat trick and assist and goals does Franson.
Lady Lions really coming to life here. As again, the running clock will continue. And we will likely open the second half. 3:20 left here in the first half of action. Despite having no bench, the Lady Lions showing no signs of slowing down and tiring out just yet.
Yeah, and with that running clock now, Franson going to get that assist, going to get another goal for Higgins. Now Franson going to get that draw. Franson's probably thinking about her Texas trip, going back home. next weekend, as this one's almost, some would say, out of reach for the Hawks already.
Yeah, it would take a pretty epic collapse on the backside from Piedmont. But, Pope, we did see a 22-point lead at halftime inside Cave Arena today, a race down to 6 by the Piedmont College women's basketball team. Did fall short, but a day of comebacks here at Piedmont College.
Franson got that draw and was also the first one out to get it. Surprising stuff there. Not what you usually see. Working it all the way around now with Kimbrough. Kimbrough's going to choose Ward up top. Another pass inside. Now this is Baker.
It was a good job by Baker to keep that away from 2 defenders. Over to Smith.
Lady Lions going to use this entire shot clock, it looks like. Not going to force anything. Now Kimbrough's cutting. No pass opportunity there.
Ooh, Kimbrough checked hard. I rule it as a check to the head. You could tell she was not pleased with that check. And she'll have another free spot opportunity. Actually, I believe that was Franson again. Other teams just love to abuse Franson.
Franson's a chippy player herself as well. Probably goes both ways. Franson just uses that speed to get out in front, and there's nothing you can do but hit her from behind. Now she doesn't have a great angle here, but now goes across the field, tries to go low, doesn't.
Yeah, good job to create her own look there, as this one's now with Higgins behind.
About 30 seconds on the clock here. Franson got it behind the net. Lady Lions are going to hold for the final opportunity with Ward. Now Franson trying to get any angle. Does and throws it top left. Running clock, but doesn't keep rolling when a goal is scored. Franson gets her 4th goal of the contest.
Clock will continue to run yet again. And we will head to halftime here at the Walker Athletic Complex.
Yeah, score at halftime 14-2 as they take a break for halftime. Lions most likely won't make many changes. The Hawks will defensively, I would assume. But as they take a break, we'll take it with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to the broadcast. Nick Pope here, joined by Davis Barlow. Davis Barlow on the color, bringing in the intelligent side of lacrosse.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, though. Look at the score line, and it tells you everything you need to know. 14-2 coming out of halftime. Running clock for this one, 30 on the clock. It has been all Piedmont, and I have a feeling it will continue to be all Piedmont. Shelby Minor, the newest addition to this Lady Lions team, has exploded onto the scene. We were discussing just how many goals we thought she'd get. She is going to start the second half on the bench. But if they were to let her run, Nick, I believe it would be somewhere up in maybe double digits today.
Yeah, the SID, someone from the desk walked over, gave us our halftime stats, and told us a little bit about her. She did transfer from somewhere, but because it was a shortened COVID season, it didn't count. And she decided to play here as well. Transferred from Lenore Rhine. Only played 2 games, I believe, was what was said.
Yes, that is correct.
And she was on the team for their last contest, but didn't get many minutes as she's had no practice time. So wasn't able to make her impact until today, and she came out and made her impact early. Here's we do have a running clock with the goal tally more than 10 for the Lions. Lady Lions here, I would assume Coach Smith told them just to work on practicing the right habits, right? In soccer, you did the same thing, or we would when I played here, as this ball goes out of bounds, but you practice good habits. Though you can score pretty willingly, you also want to make sure you're keeping everything fine-tuned on both ends of the field, offensively and defensively, and not be too greedy if you are a goal scorer. This pass goes all the way back to the keeper. Keeper is still number 18 for the Hawks. She is not on the live stats roster. Actually, yes, she is. She's Kopani, number 18.
Yeah, Kopani is actually listed as a defenseman. We've seen her come out of her area a couple times. That is probably why. Normally used to playing as a defenseman.
This pass. Lady Lions just passing the ball, moving the ball, having a couple cuts here and there, but really just trying to keep possession, create the opening, use a lot of the shot clock. Now it's with Kimbrough on the far side. Now all the way back to Baker. Excuse me, that was Smith instead. That was a 10, not 11. It was with Smith. About 45 on the shot clock. Now 40.
Yeah, Piedmont just going to again eat up clock. It is a running clock now. This one into Smith, just off to the right.
Appears to be a little shaken up as well.
Grabbing her neck area.
I believe she was going to shoot it and then pulled back, as the shot did look a little awkward coming out. That check going to be too high. Keeper slings it out wide to her left defender. Nowhere to go on that end. Now it's in the midfield with Ryan. All the way up to number 15, which is Alvis. Alvis and Ryan connecting on a couple passes in the first half, creating some opportunities. Stinson coming up with both goals for the Hawks. The midfielder of Alvis and Ryan doing a lot on both ends of the field, mostly defensively so far today, but now they're in the attack. So now it's the Hawks' turn to use the shot clock and create the best opportunity.
Yeah, getting back into this game starts here for the Hawks. If they want to at least get us out of a running clock, it starts here. Good save by Schlosser.
Right on cue, big save. Like usual, there will be a call though, as I believe there will be an opportunity for the Hawks here from a free shot. That is Blair, Shelby Blair, with the opportunity, challenged by, I believe it's going to be Ward and Bilderback. As there's a lot of talk going on the field, can't tell what exactly the conversation is about. All three refs just looking around at each other, little lost as to what's happening. Either way, free shot opportunity for Blair. The junior from Florida. Gonna pull it early, goes low, goes in between the legs of Schlosser. Schlosser saw it the whole time, just unable to come up with the save. As the Hawks get their third goal of the contest. And with that, Minor checks back into the contest. Minor checks in. I believe that's Newbern that checked out for her. Can't see the number from here, but I believe that is Newbern that checked out for Minor. Looking like her stick might be messed up. They're getting the string out to restring it potentially. 14-3 here. Minor back on the field. Blair getting her fourth goal of the season. That one coming from the free position shot. Now here's Franson and Alvis. Hawks win possession this time. Ward does well, just forces her out of bounds.
Yeah, again, like I always harp on, using that extra defender, the sidelines is crucial. And a great job done there.
Now here's Bilderback. Gonna just run past a couple. Gonna continue running, splits two. Now there was Alvis trying to use the sideline as well, and then gets a clean strip on Bilderback, but Bilderback keeps possession. Instead of going goal, the Lions decide to take it behind. And again, most likely will use this shot clock. Now it's with Franson. Now Ward up top in no hurry at all. 50 on the shot clock. Dropped ball there. Took it too casually. Did Franson and Higgins. Now the Hawks are on the break again. This is dangerous opportunity. Now it's Kramer. Kramer gets slowed down by Bilderback. Gets white numbers behind the ball once more. Big pass out of the back.
Apologies for the score line. Having a little bit of difficulty on the broadcast getting our score to update. I believe it is now updated. Ball's behind the net. A cutter coming through, unable to get the ball, so just going to swing it back around far side. Hit another whistle. I believe I heard the offsides call. Yeah, not quite sure.
Yeah, it was an offsides call. Offsides call. Hawks will retain possession. Nothing big there.
Our girl working penalties today, having a busy day, Sydney Krause, women's soccer player. We did promise to give her a shout out on the broadcast today, doing a great job over there at the table with the rest of the sports information staff. As the Hawks look to cut it to 10.
It was with Kramer. She gets another pass. Now the Hawks are looking to penetrate middle. McFerrin and Kimbrough let that girl know she was not welcome there, turned her around. Now it's with Kramer once more. Now working all the way around. This Hawk challenged by Watson, not the defender you want challenging you, but actually gets the better of her this time as Watson gets called with either the push or the shooting space. I saw the flag come out, so I believe it was a push.
And this will be a big opportunity for the Hawks. Could be two unanswered here.
Opportunity with Stinson, the two-time goal scorer from today, looking to make it three. challenged by Ward and McFerrin on either side. Pretty good angle. She shoots it.
Great save.
Yeah, Schlosser just stands strong. Drops this behind the net, though. And she was looking to pass. I think she threw it off her own goal on accident.
Good job to recover here. Get it to a field player. Long bomb to Higgins. She just couldn't quite hang on.
Then steps out of bounds or gets a call. Either way, Hawks get the ball. Now that one's intercepted as well by Kimbrough. No, that's Franson, excuse me.
Smith is open on this backside. Franson just wants to eat into the clock.
Slow day for Kimbrough thus far. I believe coming into the contest was the leading goal scorer, but has now had that title ripped away. And honestly, at this pace, Franson's going to have it ripped away as well.
Yeah, Minor, again, on pace to really put up some great numbers for the Lady Lions. Abby Newbern did head to the bench. She'll take her first break of the day. I believe I heard timeout White. And that confirmed by the table. Timeout taken by Piedmont. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Nick Pope, Davis Barlow. Here are your Lady Lions. Having a good day so far. 22 minutes left in the contest. They are winning 14-3. Lindley Ward has a hat trick of assist. Smith has an assist. Kimbrough has an assist. Franson has 2 assists along with 4 goals. Higgins 4 goals, 1 assist, and Minor 6 goals. No assist. So pretty evenly distributed today for the Lady Lions, and that's what you like to see. Dangerous from all sides and every.
Good to see so many people getting involved.
That pass was in towards Minor. Minor unable to keep the ball. Now the Hawks on a break, chased by a couple. Ward. And I believe that's Baker. Ward gets called. Hawks keep possession. That was Blair taking it from offense or defense to offense. Now a bad challenge in the back. I believe that's Slade. Yeah, Rebecca Slade back into the contest. Getting in on the foul department. Not the best stat line for Slade. She would want to join in after freshly coming checked in. Now there's Ryan. Back to Blair. Looking to get past McFerrin. McFerrin's going to get called for the shooting space. as all you have to do in the attack position is have a pump fake, and if the girl's in between you and the goal, it counts. Had a slight pump fake and then moved left to right, and the ref called it. Not a great angle, though.
No, not the best angle. 44 on the clock. Might look to pass this.
Almost treat it like a corner in soccer.
Exactly. Stepping defender will be Franson. Yeah, Franson and McFerrin in to cut her off quickly.
Yeah, from that angle, it's an 8-yard sprint. Franson's most likely going to beat her to the spot. This time, another shot. I believe it was saved, but went right back to the Hawks off the crossbar, and they toss it back in the net.
Yeah, that was a very slow toss, but it went in. I don't think Schlosser saw where it deflected to.
Well, managed to come up with the first save, did the goalkeeper. Put it off her own crossbar, and then, honestly, who knows where it went? Only the Hawks. Almost just fell in the girl's lap, and she put it in the net.
Running clock will continue. The lead is back to 10 as Ward exits. Abby Newbern comes back on.
17 about left in this contest. Pretty free-flowing second half so far. Not too many fouls, not too many stoppages of play. Alvis and Franson once more in the middle, looking to draw this one up. Franson does well to drop really underneath the ball.
Yeah, she's got that really low set. Her left knee is almost on the ground. It's almost like a lunge position.
Good strip there by Kimbrough. Fighting, but unable to come up with the ball. And then's going to get the call. Called on her. Looks to be frustrated just from the walk. Isn't even facing the ball, showing her frustration in that play. Ball's behind the net. A couple of cutters coming in, no one open. Now Bilderback showing no angle towards goal there. Could almost credit her for causing that turnover as she was just in the way, almost being an annoyance.
Yeah, Bilderback being tracked down from behind, doing a good job to fight for it. Will be knocked to the ground. No foul called. Hawks will retain possession.
Miners all the way back behind the ball now as well. Like I said, she's just the taller player, but gets called for the push there, but just stands in the way, puts her stick in the air. And now is asking for an explanation on that foul.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Miner was in position. Didn't see too much of a push.
Nowhere for the Hawks to go here. As Ryan finally gets past Higgins and tosses other side as they weren't getting past Ward and Miner on this side. Up top now, opportunity to possibly shoot. Instead, Kimbrough stops that attack. Now with Ryan once more. Looking to go inside, now forced out again. Almost just putting their hands on the hip and just running them the opposite direction as Schlosser gets another huge save. That one went low. Watson now going to get called with that foul. Now it's with Barrett. 80 on the shot clock, so nothing needed to be forced here for the Hawks. Now it's with Blair. Blair tossed that pass. Forced out of bounds by Franson. I'm going to say she tipped it. So the Hawks able to keep possession. Now Franson going to get called for the foul as well. This contest plagued with whistles at the moment. I just mentioned it was free-flowing. Now whistles everywhere.
Yeah, we were doing a good job of continual action here as they'll now call Ward.
Another whistle
check.
here. Yeah. This will be from 12 out, I believe, not 8, so it won't be as dangerous for the Lions.
Yeah, should be able to step in front of this is Kimbrough. As we near that 13-minute mark. Running clock will continue as long as Huntingdon cannot cut it between 10, or cut it down to 10, I should say. And on cue, they do cut it down.
Honestly, bad case of Caster's curse. I said it was from 12 out. Really not that dangerous. You mentioned the running clock as long as they keep it at 10. And they don't do that either. So now it's 14-5. That's 3 unanswered for the Lions. And honestly, the Hawks have been on the attacking half of the field the whole time. Draw will most likely be Franson and Alvis once more.
Yeah, Piedmont needs to do their best to quell the momentum before they allow Huntingdon to really get back in this game. 3 unanswered. They've bought themselves some more time as the running clock is now gone.
Franson now with the draw. Franson, the senior, out of Cypress, Texas. Able to win that, I believe. Not quite sure what that whistle was for. I even heard a what on the field. But Kimbrough comes out.
Unchallenged.
Kimbrough gets through the middle of the field. No one even tried to get in the way, and Kimbrough throws it in the back of the net. She wants to see the clock running as well. Gets her first goal of the contest as she throws her stick down as well. Ref checks it. Everything looks legal. So it's 15-5 here, 12:39 left in this contest.
Yeah, that's really just poor defense from the Hawks there. Kimbrough went from just inside half field, almost inside the 8 before anyone decided even to attempt to challenge her. And at that point, she's built up too much speed, too quick for anyone to cut off. And just as the Hawks had stopped the running clock, we let it run again.
The problem there on the break is in lacrosse, you're not allowed to challenge from straight up. So you can't in between Kimbrough and the net there. And she was getting chased, and everyone else was marked up one-on-one. So no one was able to come in between her and the goal from the side. As now Alvis is running, drops it as well. I believe.
Great defense from Baker.
Yeah, Baker or Bilderback won.
Baker or Bilderback, couldn't tell who it was, but great defense.
Now Watson comes out of the pack, finds Higgins.
Higgins now with room to work.
Now finds Kimbrough. I hear a big reset yelled from Anna Watson, the defender in the back. And now Kimbrough, or excuse me, that was Franson. Either way, now it's with Kimbrough. Looking to find Minor, I believe, on that pass. It's just worked around the top. Now with Ward. Ward's going to get past 2 as well. Look for an underhand shot.
Yeah, Ward got past all of them. Long bomb up here, handled it really well.
Yeah, would have been a cheeky little underhand shot by Ward, but the save comes out. Lions pick up possession again. Now it's with Franson all the way up to Smith. Smith, previously sporting 64, like we mentioned. Decided to be a number 10. Not sure if that's a valued number in lacrosse. I know it is in soccer. Now with Franson. Inside to Kimbrough. Kimbrough forced another save out of the goalkeeper in Kapani. This ball will stay inbounds. Both girls missed, but it did not roll out of bounds.
Good pressure from the Lady Lions.
Almost in basketball terms, you'd call this like a full court press. Trying to force them to lose the ball in their defending third. unable to win it as the Hawks now get a possession in their attacking third. Now it's behind net. Big pass inside. Good opportunity. Going to get a whistle as well. I believe that's on Watson with the push.
Yeah, and that will be a big opportunity again for the Hawks to stop the running clock.
This is Ryan, one of the seniors on the field for the Hawks. Passes it instead, then they pull the shot. I believe that's number 24, Olivia Stinson from Hoover, Alabama, getting that goal. Cuts it to 9 with 8:53 left in the contest. That whole attack came from a pass behind, then a cut through the middle from Ryan. Ryan got the set piece and really was just a distraction as she ran in on goal, but passed the ball over to Stinson, who picked up her third goal of the contest, fourth goal of the season. This ball picked up by Kimbrough. Kimbrough has the green light. Once more, good spin move there as well. Now surrounded by Hawks players, 6 chasing her. Now is going to look to pass it to Franson, but was absolutely swarmed by the Hawks. Big shot there by Higgins. Kind of fell out of her stick, though, as it kind of just popped out a little high.
Yeah, really just lost the handle on that one. Lady Lions look threatening, but can't put us back to a running clock.
Another outlet pass by the keeper. Ward going to try to use this sideline once more. Trips up, might have rolled an ankle there. It looks to be a little shaken. Bad challenge there by Franson. Franson most likely going to get a card, as that one was a check to the face. The girl looks to be all right, but held her mouth.
Yeah, Franson assessed a yellow's already headed off the field.
Franson knew exactly what she did, just started running before the ref even looked at her, basically. So number up opportunity for the Hawks. As Franson checks out, Higgins going to come all the way back, so will Baker now. This pass inside to Alvis. Unable to catch it. But they're going to get a whistle, as I believe Ward's stick hit the Hawks player after the follow-through.
Yeah, I believe that's exactly what the foul call was.
Ball's behind, now an inside pass, almost intercepted by Kimbrough. Instead, the Hawks pick it up. Now it's with Ryan. Now Stinson. Actually, that was Blair, not Stinson. Either way, possession lost as Kimbrough comes out. 2-on-1 opportunity if she keeps this pace.
Good pace to get back. Good pass from Kimbrough. Got it to Higgins, back of the net. Back to a running clock we go. Not sure. I thought Kimbrough was probably the overall fastest player on the field.
Then Rhodes got back.
Yeah,
the
that
defender.
was Rhodes. Rhodes showed some impressive speed. Able to track down Kimbrough, got in front, but no one marking Higgins.
And as we have a timeout on the field, I believe it was Huntingdon calling the timeout, as it is now a 10-point game once more. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to the broadcast. 6.5 here in the second half.
Been having some audio issues here in the booth. Hope there haven't been any for you. I've been able to hear Nick Pope all game. Had a headset off, but now I can hear him. So, Nick, it's nice to finally actually hear you through my headset after that nearly being completed, nearly after 60 minutes. We got 6 minutes left on the clock.
That is weird. He tapped my shoulder and looks at me. He's like, I can hear you. And I was like, what? Like,
yeah, we've been making it work, getting a lot behind the scenes. And of course, you guys at home don't ever see, but a good contest that you are seeing in front of you.
Yeah, Ward now, as Franson got subbed out. Franson's still serving that suspension. The Lions actually scored there in a Hawks power play. The Lions were able to score. Franson still serving her suspension from that yellow card.
I would be surprised to see Franson actually come back on. She's already been double yellowed once here at the Walker Athletic Complex. Don't need it again because so many red cards in conference play do actually add up to a game suspension eventually. You can also do the same for yellows as well.
Another pass inside.
I believe there's a whistle before the Kimbrough goal. Wow, what an unfortunate whistle.
Not sure. In a previous game I broadcasted, they decided to just count it as a goal. They're going to count this one as well.
Yep,
it's the play on, says the referee, as we'd say in soccer. Kimbrough gets another goal. That sweet pass coming in by Ward.
With that, the lead will go to 11. We'll now take 2 goals to stop our running clock here. Just over 5 left at the Walker Athletic Complex. Piedmont will move to 1-0 in USA South action. And currently, again, no team in the USA South Western Division has a win in conference or out of conference. So this win will put Piedmont atop the Western Division.
And if it stays at this score line, it will look good for the Lady Lions. A 10-point win, 10-goal win.
I believe there was a card handed out as what's being discussed. I think Rhodes was assessed a yellow card.
Rhodes was assessed, yeah. Live stats just checked. Rhodes got the yellow card.
Yeah, I did not see that. We were so focused on trying to figure out if Kimbrough's goal was going to count or not that there actually must have been a hit to the head that occurred inside the 8.
And now the ball starts with the Lions as now they have the power play. Ward takes on 3-4. Fourth one got the best of her. Went down hard, checking her nose. Baker's running back to check on her as well. Ward stands up.
Very surprised that's not a card. This game's starting to get a little chippy.
Ward did suffer a concussion a couple weeks ago. Baker's running over to check on her, make sure she's all right.
Actually, I believe that's Smith taking a look at her. They're going to actually send Ward off. Referee's going to make that decision. Could be for blood. Again, not allowed to be bleeding. Ward did get hit in the face.
Either way, in soccer, I know any head injury is an automatic sub, but you're allowed to come back in. You at least have to step off the field.
Yeah, that looks like what's happening. They're going to take a look at Ward on the sideline, and she'll likely re-enter if she is good to go. Hopefully she is.
Checking in was Slade.
And on cue, Slade's got it with her.
That pass a little low to Kimbrough. Kimbrough now passing in towards Baker. Didn't find her, though. Good run by Baker. Franson with 70 on the shot clock. Most likely going to just work to create the best shot opportunity. And again, that was Smith, not Baker. Getting those two numbers mixed up. So used to Smith wearing that 64. Smith now to Kimbrough. Got it right that time. Now with Franson. Really cut past everyone. Throws it far post. Goes in the net. As the Hawks are unable to come up with the save. Franson gets her 5th goal of the contest to put her at 5 Minor at 6, and Higgins at 5. The other 2 goals coming by the senior, only academically, in Kimbrough.
Francis just able to create her own shot opportunity. One of really what I would say 2 players, Kimbrough being the other, who can create their own shot opportunity on this Lady Lions team. Baker's going to head out. Ward is coming back on. Athletic training staff did take a look at her. They have deemed her good to go.
Yeah, I believe the head athletic trainer actually graduated from Piedmont last year. Brittany Walker was a valued member of the women's basketball team. She is now the athletic trainer for the women's lacrosse team. Good to see Piedmont hire from within.
Yeah, again, Brittany Walker had a great career here for the Lady Lions. Indoors in Cave Arena for women's basketball. A fantastic player, a hardworking student rewarded with a job here on the athletic training staff.
This is Ward again in the middle. She doesn't have quite as low of a step as the ref now pulls her down, making sure she stays low. Little conversation going on there as well, as it is Alvis and Ward. Franson gets called for the push in the back, and like you mentioned, needs to be cautious to not
again, needs
get
to be
another
extra
card.
careful.
Yeah.
Cannot afford another yellow.
Newbern, they're throwing it inbounds towards Watson. Newbern doing an important job defensively. Barely mentioned is McFerrin, but now that she's on the attack, she will be mentioned.
Yeah, build her back. McFerrin, Newbern, Watson again have put in great work today at the back. Defense often overlooked. Just want to highlight them real quick. They've done a great job at the back today.
Clean strip there by Kimbrough after losing it. Now I think Higgins is the one with it now. Can barely get possession before it's ripped out of her pocket again. Now it's with Franson and Kimbrough, those 3.
Yeah, 40 on the clock. Just a minute 18 left here with the running clock. Piedmont was going to have to shoot one more time. Should they retain possession now, they will not have to. Again, shot clock 90 seconds. And less than 90 seconds to go here. Piedmont will just hang on to this one most likely, as Smith's going to be bumped inside the 8. No, they will rule her just outside. No, they will rule her in the 8. Couldn't tell.
Smith's going to have an opportunity to shoot here. Ward showing that advice, maybe telling her where to throw it. Wherever or whatever Ward said, Smith listened and threw it in the back of the net. Gets her first goal of the contest. It's her first goal of the contest. The lead's now pushed to 12.
That is Smith's first goal of the year as well.
Yeah, I was looking on the stats, trying to find it. We have 2020 stats here. Couldn't see it. But yes, it is her first goal of the contest. Last goal of the contest. First goal of the season for the Lady Lions as they get their first win of the season. 19-6 here is the final score. Me, Nick Pope, and Davis Barlow joining you on the call. Cameraman Victor Conyas providing the great shots like usual. We've enjoyed having you on the broadcast. We enjoy having you here as well. Talk to your daughter if you want to come. We'd love to have you, but thanks for tuning in. You've listened to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube.